So, beautiful souls. What has maritime law got to do with us? Well, we're considered by external forces to this planet. This is a zoo planet, and we are considered to be livestock. Maritime law talks about this, thus the ears, livestock. Anyways, maritime law and legal jargon and sea language all puts out there exactly what they think we are and who they think we are. And I don't care what black magic you practice and what is your friggin' belief system. If you're an Iggigi, you're an Iggigi. And you can believe all the weird shite coming out of the stars or coming out of these cults that tell you otherwise. But no, your food, your cargo, and you cannot just rise above that by taking life force because you're taking it for somebody else. You think you're taking it for yourself, but you're taking it for the egregore that you had to take on in order to do that, unless you do that naturally, which some people do, which means you're not an Iggigi, you weren't born that way, and you're not that. But you will be treated by society as probably worse than someone who just goes to the 9 to 5 and does the 9 to 5 life and saves for their 401k and dies before they get to use it because cancer and everything else is so rampant while they're worried about poor people getting their money or ignorance, immigrants getting their money. When money isn't real, the structure forces us to use money in order for slavery to exist because we're under maritime law, because basically cattle pay their way with their life so that the weirdos can get their num-nums and eat because they're no longer humans, they're cannibals because they worship cannibalism and the bull and the Moloch and any death god from the Death Star. Yes, the Death Star is a real thing. It's actually a void, like a snake in the space-time, and it's going to come back and going to come through. Why? Because it's part of the cycle. It's normal. It's natural. It's okay. You know what? And it's more of an honor to die than to become a transhuman piece of shite that, of course, if you become transhuman anyway, but through enlightenment, you are considered below cattle. You're told, oh, you're going to be the rulers of the Iggigi and the next blah, 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 slavery, and you get to abuse everyone like we do. No, that's never how the story ends. Go back and read your Anunnaki stories without the annotations created by the famous guy who is a bullshitter and paid to bullshit you. Read the real stuff.